Good afternoon everybody, welcome to this week's Tillers Turf Talk, coming from a beautiful Springwood farm. So that's the home of Tillers Turf. Beautiful day today, can't believe it's February. So we've come to a slightly new location to film today. We're actually in Springwood itself, which is where the farm gets its name from. Beautiful little place to come and escape, get some peace and quiet. Little pond behind me here. I've just seen a fox walk past a few minutes ago, so just a lovely, lovely place to be. Now, this week we're not going out in the fields to film anything or talk about anything, because this week we've hit a benchmark. This week, believe it or not, guys, is episode number 52. So what we're going to do this week, we're going to celebrate a year of Turf Talks. So we're going to have a look back at some of the things we've done. So everything really from looking at the big mowers to some of the products that we grow, how we grow them, fertilising, sanding, top dressing, you name it. Now, whether this is your first episode, if it is, then my name's Richard, and it may be a 52nd episode you've watched, or let's hope so anyway. So, I mean, it's been great, a great year. Our subscriptions have gone up around about 400%, which is brilliant. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost anything, and we'll continue to grow the channel, continue to bring the videos. So we're really enjoying making them. As I say, whether this is your first one or your 52nd or somewhere in between, we're immensely grateful for all your time and support for the channel. It's great when we're up at places like BTME and people coming up and saying, yeah, we watch your videos, really enjoy them. Really means a lot, not just to myself, but to the company overall. And we're really, really pleased that you enjoy watching them. So what I'll say now then is sit back, enjoy yourselves, have a little review of what we've been up to this year. And we look forward to making you many more the next year, and we'll celebrate the next 52 videos in a year's time. But in the meantime, enjoy, and we'll catch you later.
Hi there, my name's Richard from Tillers Turf. I'm the technical manager here, and as a company we've decided recently that we're going to start launching a weekly video log, I guess you would call it. We're going to be covering lots and lots of different subjects, hopefully exciting, interesting, and we're going to call the channel, shall we call it, Tillers Turfy Talk. So if you like grass, if you enjoy turf, then be sure to watch every week. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the harvests at Tillers. I have the harvest sheet in front of me here. Created by the good ladies in the office. Looks like another busy one. Let's go take a look. It's a busy day at Tillers, particularly when it comes to harvest. Today's no exception. At the moment we're down this beautiful Arena Gold shortcut field, mowing at 15mm, beautiful turf for ornamental lawns, for tee boxes, anywhere where a really high quality appearance is required. Good afternoon guys, welcome to another Tillers Turf Talk. Today we're out in the field, a beautiful day today, sun shining, the birds are singing, some real signs of spring going on. Now last week we were up at BTME up in Harrogate for the Greenkeeping Show. And there, as part of our role at Tillers, we co-sponsor the Golf Environment Awards. So today I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about some of the environmental benefits of natural turf. So I want to start off by saying that turf is an amazing source of oxygen. In fact, it's believed it's the third most important source of oxygen in the world, after trees and algae. It's believed that the average turf lawn of around about 200 square metres can produce enough oxygen to keep a family of 4 alive every single day of the week. So vitally important source of oxygen and of our well-being and living. Another subject that comes up regularly when we talk about the environment is carbon. You know, obviously the carbon output of vehicles and everything else. Now turf is an amazing carbon capture, so it absorbs the carbon itself. So when we look at things like you know, the tractor going on behind us with the mowers, we look at that and we say, well, it's a turf farm, you talk about the benefits, but what about the carbon output? So it's a proven fact that the carbon intake of the turf is 5 to 7 times higher than the carbon output of mowing it. So here at Tillers we're actually carbon neutral, which is fantastic. So natural turf overall, brilliant for the environment, so many benefits of it. So as a kid growing up with a father who worked in the construction industry, I loved nothing more than being around the big Tonka toys, as I used to call them. Of course, he's having them in my garden, digging holes everywhere. So to see them out in the field here, doing the job, I absolutely love watching it. So what's happening here then, we've got our stockpile of topsoil, and Aid is out on the digger. What he's doing here, he's loading the Maximus screener up, The soil is then going through the screen, it's going up the conveyors, which is then separated out into the 6mm screen soil that's coming out in the good end. On its way up, the conveyors are also rejecting the larger particles that won't fit through the screen, and also the much larger debris, so there may be things like some old tree roots, the odd big stone and that goes through the other side. So, fantastic process to watch. So, create some fantastic topsoil product here, perfect for new lawns, for new gardens, particularly on, say, a new built house where the topsoil can be a little bit inconsistent. Fantastic product. Bagged up here, we can sell it in bulk loads, we can sell it in individual bags, entirely up to you, depending on how much you need. So what we'll do now then, we'll have a little walk around. Hamish is just loading up some more freshly screened topsoil on the stockpile now. So we'll go around and have a closer look at the product itself. Right guys, so I've jumped in the cab with Steve now. Steve's one of our, let's say, more experienced members of staff. So been here a few years now, been in the sort of turf stroke sort of contractor business now for years and years and years. So very experienced man, the best man to have on this Vemo. So tell us a bit more about the Vemo, Steve. What sort of cutting width are we looking at here?
We're looking at 16.2 metres per cut.
Yeah.
We're sort of doing it in lands so as we don't scuff the headlands, every other breed, and just keep an eye on everything as we're going along.
Yeah. Excellent. So how many cutting units does it have?
23.
23.
23.
I bet the workshop lads love you
Yeah,
when it comes in for a service.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
So fantastic mower, like you can say, extremely productive, and at 16 point whatever metres wide. Very specific. I always thought it was 16, but I'm even more impressed now it goes longer. So tell me then, Steve, how do you manage to just get so minimal overlap? I mean, I'm just watching you on the way here, and you literally overlap like 2 inches.
We're using the auto steer on the tractor. The function here. We just put the numbers in up here, and then it just follows satellites. It's picking sort of 20 satellites up, so we're getting a really good signal, and that's why we keep so straight. It's not really good tractor driving, but
don't do yourself an injustice, Steve. It's really good tractor driving.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but the tractor's very good. It knows what it's doing. It takes all the hard work out of tractor driving now.
Well everyone, I hope you really enjoyed that review of the last 12 months, or some of it. There's obviously too much content to put into one video there, but hopefully we've shown you some of the real highlights, and hope you found them really interesting, informative, and given you a bit of a background view onto what happens in commercial turf production and all the different products that we grow. So a massive operation, lots of logistical challenges which we overcome, as you'll see in the videos. Now, as I said before, whether this is your first video or your 52nd, really hope you're enjoying them. Please continue to share, to like, to retweet, do all the good things to help us grow the channel. Subscribe to Tillers Turf TV on YouTube if you haven't already. So from me now, all I want to do is wish you all a great weekend, and whatever you're up to, enjoy it, and just enjoy this February sunshine. It's absolutely stunning here. So it's goodbye from me now from beautiful Springwood, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you.